I've recently started live streaming on a regular basis. It started off on Twitch, and then I ended up getting no viewers on Twitch, so I moved back to YouTube. But the essence of the streams has been the same throughout that. That essence being that for every stream, I, or rather my Patreon members, pick a song that pushes the boundaries of my playing abilities, and I learn it on stream. And the stream doesn't end until I can play the song, barring, of course, the unfortunate demise of my camera software. See on... Yeah, the camera's gone, innit? Yep. Now, what I'll do in every one of these streams is just play the song back on YouTube and then play over top of it with my guitar being slightly louder than the actual song. This is doable, it's not an ideal solution though. And so usually in the day or two after one of these streams, I will sit down and actually try to perfect my ability to play each one of these songs. And the tool I've always used for this is the sponsor of today's video. Because there is no better tool to perfect your ability to play a song like LaLaLal.ai. Now what it does, as opposed to how it does it, is fairly straightforward. It's an AI-based website. You download a song, chuck the file into it, and within seconds, it'll spit out each of the individual instrument and vocal tracks. From there, you can basically download each of the individual tracks if that's what you want to do, or you can just delete one of them and then play along to what you have left. So in my case, I would leave in drums, bass, I don't know, synth, vocals, all of that, anything but guitar, and that's a very simple way to really hear every mistake in your playing, because there is no backing guitar masking it. And just to prove to you that I'm not a paid shill and have been using LaLa.ai personally for ages, way before they ever approached me to sponsor anything, here's a reel that I posted God knows how long ago when I got my Solar Guitars Chug pedal, where I used LaLa.ai to suck the drum track right out of Deicide's In the Minds of Evil. So now, in order for me to prove to you firsthand how good LaLa.ai actually is, I need something that is fully mixed and produced and has as many instrument tracks as possible, preferably including things like synth and vocals, obviously. But it also can't get me copyright claimed because, well, YouTube is my job. So I asked my old pal Bradley Hall for permission to use a song by his band Brainslug for this demonstration. So off to the desk we go. Alright, so I've entered the LaLa.ai website, and basically over here on my second monitor, I have Brainslug by Bradley Hall's band Thrash Grandad downloaded. Great band, by the way. Check them out.
Walking down the street, he's the friendliest you'll meet. Shoppers in a walking with the C-Dot booster beat. Blocked by the kids and taken off the sidewalk.
And so I'm really just gonna drag that in here. Wait for it to process a little bit. So over here we have all the different stem previews. We have the vocal and instrumental, then the drums separately, bass separately, voice and noise separately, electric guitar, acoustic, piano, synth, strings, and wind. The synth thing is very useful for this particular song because it has a solo feature by Jordan Rudess of Dream Theater, which means, you know, synth and keyboard.
Walking down the street, he's the friendliest you'll meet. Shoppers in a walking with the C-Dot booster beat. Blocked by the kids and taken up the sidewalk. You'd rather knock them down and take the time to talk.
Is that not sick? So let's check out the instrumentals, all of them without the vocals. Flash Granddad. Hold on. So I'm currently processing, say, the isolated drum track. So here is the drum track isolated. And then here is the entire song without drums. Now you might notice in the audio this slight bit of like what I can only describe as the audio equivalent of like JPEG artifacting, and that is obviously normal in this process because it doesn't actually have access to the stems. It's extracting those instruments from a full mix, so there's obviously going to be some frequencies in there that sound a little off. But you're not going to publish these tracks alone without, you know, playing anything over them. The point of this is, say, if you're a drummer, to take the drums out and do a drum cover. If you're a guitar player, take the guitar frequencies out, do a guitar cover. If you're a vocalist, you get the point. And so once you've added that over top of this track, you're not going to hear a thing. Electric guitar track, isolated. there is a little bit of drum noise in the background. If I just turn this up a little bit and you just take a very critical listen to that real quick. So yeah, that little tom drum fill was in there very faintly. To be fair, all this is doing is extracting certain frequencies from the song, and if a little bit of the drums happens to be in there as well, nothing much it can do about that. But you know, it was in there. You know, I can't pretend it wasn't. But at the same time, is it that dramatic? Because you're not using this to publish on Spotify. Once again, this is a fantastic tool for learning a song for yourself. Or if I wanted to learn this song in a live stream, no one would give a shit, and no one could hear it over me playing over top of the track either. So I've just exported this full instrumental track without vocals. So now if I was a vocalist and wanted to do a cover of this song, you know, I could do that. I'm not a thrash vocalist. I'm not anything of a vocalist. I also don't know the lyrics to this song. I'm just talking over it. Thrash Grandad, you get the point. So that was my demonstration of LaLa.ai. I could now, of course, extract the electric guitar from this song and then play over it, but that would require me to learn a lot of sweep licks and a lot of difficult guitar tracks that Bradley Hall wrote that I certainly can't play. But I might try to learn them in a live stream, because that's kind of the point of why I'm showing this tool to you. So if you would like to use LaLa.ai to improve your own guitar playing, or bass playing, keyboard play, any playing, really, then there is a link in the description to go sign up, choose a plan that fits your needs, and go right ahead and do so. And if you would like to catch my Thursday 10 p.m. EST streams, then there is no link in the description. They happen on this YouTube channel, just remember the time, I guess. But those streams are a lot of fun, and I do recommend stopping by. So, outro is gonna happen over there. So that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. There is a link for LaLa.ai in the description. You can obviously use a trial just to see if it actually fits for what you want to do with it, and then pick out whatever plan suits you best. Thank you to LaLa.ai for sponsoring the video. All of my Patreon members are, you know, listed somewhere over here. Patreon's in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe. Latest video somewhere up here. Hit the bell. I'll see you around.